Hey true believers, this is Dr. T and welcome to my comic book channel. Today I have an unboxing of two significant Bronze Age X-Men books. Stay tuned. The last several years I have tried to put together a run of a specific group of X-Men books that coincide with these books right here that my dad originally bought off the rack in 1979, 1980. And these are, I've been trying to put together a graded run of these books. So my dad had 129, 131. He did not have the Dazzler 130, but I do have that right here in a 9.4. 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, and if you look behind me, there's 136, and there's 134, 9.6, 9.6, there's Giant Size X-Men 1, there's X-Men 133 and a CBCS 9.6, there's X-Men 129 and a 9.4, and then we have X-Men 136, 137, which is right there, and 136 was... No, 136, yeah, I already pointed that out, was right there. 137, 139 right there. Everything after issue 130 are all in 9.6s, but these two are the 9.4s. So 139, 140, which I have there, and then 142. He did not have 141. My issues of 141 and 142 are at CGC right now because I sent them in to get signed by Chris Claremont and Terry Austin. My 141 was signed already by Stan Lee back in 2014 is when I did that. So I'm trying to complete this graded, high grade, because these are all, gosh, these are all well-loved, well-read. These are all 4.0s to 5.5s. Maybe there's a 6.0 in the batch, but well loved and read. And I would have read these as a kid, as early as probably 8 years old. And so to try to get a run of these in really high grades, no 9.8, that's not going to happen, but 9.4s from these two, 9.6s, and I have two separate purchases, one from Shortboxed, and the price of the other one was good enough on Comic Link that I ended up getting it from Comic Link because the price was good enough, and I was like, yep, this is lower than I've been seeing anywhere else by far, so I'm going to go for it. So let's get in this first. Actually, let's do the Comic Link. Yeah, we're going to do the Comic Link first because it's chronological with the issues. But I'm really excited to open these up. I mean, I've been putting together this issue 129 to 142 run. I mean, if I'm counting when I graded 141 back in 2014 and had Stan Lee sign it, I mean, we're at 10 years now. So I obviously have not been in a hurry, but it's something that I've wanted to complete, and I am so close. So here's just the Comic Link paperwork for this issue. Upcoming auctions, advertisements, packing peanuts, and the book. This one I was hoping to get in a 9.6, but 9.6s of this book, they go anywhere from $350 to just over $400, and I didn't want to do that, and so I settled for the next thing, which was a 9.4 of issue 131. A really nice copy with a good wrap. Comic Leak doesn't show you the back of the comic, which is so bizarre, but this is a newer slab because we have the QR code back there. White pages, second appearance of Dazzler, Emma Frost appearance. Nice White Queen cover as she was part of the Hellfire Club, but yeah, this one will go right here with 129, 130, and 131. So to have to have 129, 130, and now 131 all in 9.4s, I'm okay with that. I don't need everything to be the same grade for this run, but 9.6s after this and 9.4s. When I start going backwards before 129, 128, 27, obviously, I'm not going to be doing 9.6s. They're going to probably be 9.4s going down. Some of the books you can get pretty good price for 9.6 because they're not like a significant issue or something like that. But definitely going to be trying to continue this run all the way down to giant size number 1. That's the idea. Giant size 1 all the way through 142, which is the issue where it goes from X-Men to officially Uncanny X-Men as the actual title. Yes, it does say Uncanny X-Men here, but officially it was still just X-Men, and then at 142 officially became the Uncanny X-Men. But this is looking good. I mean, it's amazing the allowances of spine ticks for a 9.4, but the book definitely presents well. Fairly sharp corners. Yeah, Chris Claremont story, John Byrne and Terry Austin cover and art. I mean, you have some light spine stresses on the here, but you know, yeah, amazing how many they allow for a 9.4 because there's several on this, but presents really well. There's the front again. There's the back, and now let's see. Look, you can see that waviness. You can see that waviness, that get this pressed out waviness right there. But yeah, still nice to have. Comic Link, I wish you wouldn't put your sticker on the slab. The slab is not yours. I don't care whether I got it from you, Shortboxed, eBay, another auction house. It would be great if this sticker, I mean, yeah. And I have some of these with the stickers on them, but I don't know. I don't know why we put stickers on the slab as if, oh, this is our slab, this is our book. No, it's not. It's not your slab. It's not your book. But anyway, whatever. Let's get into the next book. I don't want to go look for my box cutter, so let's see if this is the next best thing here. I'd been watching for this particular book for a long time, months, multiple years. This is one of the higher priced books in that 129 to 142 range. Higher in a 9.6 than, not quite as high as 133 and a 9.6. It does cost more. This 9.6 costs just a little bit more than this First Dark Phoenix X-Men 134. So for whatever reason, whether it's the cover, but I am really stoked about this particular book, and to have it in a 9.6. Yeah. And perhaps it's the first appearance of Senator Robert Kelly. I thought that's but I can't imagine that's why it goes more. But this is a classic Dark Phoenix cover. And there it is. Yeah, X-Men 135. Newer slab with the QR code. Yeah, it's amazing what a 9.6 looks like compared to a 9.4. If I got my act together, I would love to do videos that compared. Okay, here's a 9.6, here's a 9.4, several examples of each, because this 9.6, you don't have near, I mean, there's a little stress line there on the spine, but you don't nearly have the allowances in a 9.6 for defects as you do in a 9.4. And I was looking to find books that had a good wrap. See, that's pretty good. You see the little bit of white there, but the front does not wrap around the back, and the back only wraps around the front slightly. Sometimes you see these X-Men books. I see a lot of 132 where the back just wraps around so badly to the front, or the front wraps around so badly to the back, that I'm really looking for books that have a nice wrap. Not all of these do, but a lot of them do. And sometimes the price is just right. Like this 136 over here, the wrap isn't great. A lot more white than I would like showing in the front, but sometimes the price is so good. I just see this, even you can see waviness. You can see a little bit of waviness up there at the top that could get pressed out, but boy, wonder if this would be a pressing candidate and resubmission. I'll have to take a closer look. But really, really nice to add these two banger X-Men books to the collection. And if you haven't checked out X-Men 97, holy moly, we just finished the most recent episode, and it was episode 8. I don't know when I'm going to post this video. Maybe it's in a month from the release of episode 8, but it was so good. I've been watching it with my two oldest kids. We have four kids. I've been watching it with my two oldest, and it is so good, and it's making me love these books even more, love the hobby even more. Comic book collecting is fantastic. I love it, true believers. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, comics for life.